Woo! All right, chat. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you on the stream. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone in both chats. Let me greet everyone. Привет, Ромбик. Привет, Серега. Привет, Аникот. Hi, Jul Jojo. Hi, Mohammed. Hello, Bela. Hello, Kikistani Refugee. Hello, Jim. Привет, Hibalian. Привет, hi, Hibalian. Привет, Gaxman. Привет, Varayka. Welcome, everyone who's currently lurking. So, today, long time no see. So it was last time I streamed. I think. Let me check. I think last stream was with Hansen, and it was. I'm not curious. Hold on. Hibinwa channel. Let me check. Streams. It was 7 days ago, but I think it was on today's what, Friday? I think it was on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this all. So to straight to the point, this all happened because I wasn't streaming because my cat got kind of sick on Friday, and she was she's first of all, I think like around so your passport says she's 2013, but I think she's actually 2012, so she is around 14 years old at the moment. And because of that, maybe she's kind of a very old age. And on Friday, she had some kind of a weird stroke-ish thing, or maybe she was in pain, or maybe something like that. So she first was super like upset and weird and lethargic, and then she ran around the house like she was scared or in pain or something like that. And then she was not accepting her treats. So this is like the worst thingy. Like she is willing to sell her soul for the streets. Like when there is thunder, and she's hiding behind the washing machine, she is willing to go outside to risk her life in the thunder and to go like to get the streets. So for the last week after that, so initially that's why I wasn't streaming on Friday, I think. So was after this she was kind of she lost a little bit of coordination. And so I was most of the time I was like keeping an eye on her, so I didn't want to stream, so I will be kind of distracted and won't be able to look at her, so I was looking. And because of that, for the last week I wasn't streaming, so I was going to different vets to here and there, and probably, so I just wanted to give you a short update, and probably I won't be also able to stream for some time more. Like I can't physically stream, so nothing is like blocking me from this, but I'm feeling really like of energy, and I'm really down and all this stuff. So I made kind of an effort to stream today, so just to keep you updated and all of this stuff, that I'm fine, alive and well and all of this. But I'm not sure if I will be streaming for maybe next week or so. So I will keep you updated in Discord and Telegram. So my Telegram followers know this already. Like I was posting some smaller updates. But yeah. So on to kind of give you a small recap, on Monday I brought her to she was kind of shivering and she was not feeling good, and I brought her to the regular vet. So on Friday I brought her on Friday she lost coordination, and I brought her to the first vet, like the super basic like GP one, And they said like she has a nice temperature. She is like I don't know, she doesn't have anything in her ears or eyes. She is waiting the regular amount. They looked into her butt, all of this stuff, and she was fine. Then I went to another doctor with X-ray on Monday, and the X-ray was also good. She was shivering, but they gave her some pills. But I think she was just shivering because she was in pain or something like that. On what was it? Tuesday, or no, hold on. Yes, on Tuesday she was, and on Tuesday she still was super bad, and she wasn't walking, and she was just laying in her house like I don't know, like a rug, not moving or anything, and having breathing. So I guess she was still in pain. So I took her to another vet. Who the cat? So I'm talking about my cat. So I took her to another vet. Um, and she like as she lost coordination and her back legs wasn't super kind of stable on this stuff, so I suspect maybe it was a stroke or some neurological condition. And so I took her to the um not fall how is it, like emergency neurologist, and I spent there like I was waiting for fucking 4 hours. But I drank a lot of cacao here, so I was entertaining myself drinking a lot of cacao. How do you spell this in say this in English? Yeah, but that was super. It was super hot there, and it was super long, and there was fucking dog in the next waiting room who was barking and scaring my cat. And there, the neurologist figured out that if you give her the treats from left side she's fine and she sees the streets, and from the right side she doesn't see the streets, so probably she is something with your head, because it is like like um if you don't see, so your brain is connected to your eyes like it's like like in the letter X. So if she doesn't see in her right eye, it's probably something in her left brain part or something like that. But they did not have any MRI or any. So the CT, the computer scan, computer tomography, they it cannot detect this thing, because I don't know what fuck whatever they they do this. So I did an MRI. Like I got an appointment for an MRI the for yesterday. So it was fucking. I spent fucking week like every day. I gradually came closer, but it was not for some reason all the same day. But it was possible to do. But for some fucking reason, they weren't able to do this. Um. So yeah, where I did I stop? So yeah, this is something bad. They gave her some painkiller pills. Um. Yesterday they did an MRI scan, and they did like a full scan with anesthesia, and she was supposed to be hungry, because like if you're eating before the operation, not the operation, but if you're eating because of anesthesia, you're supposed to be kind of hungry so you don't inhale your vomit or something like that. I'm not sure. um and they said she has how is this called, meningioma, I think. So basically she has some thing in her brain. It grew. What was the English word for that? Let me see. Let me see. Benign. So this is kind of a benign tumor, and it's very big. So she is like pushing, and her skull is like the limited size, so it's pushing her, and she's probably has a big headache, and it's also pushing her some nervous centers, so she cannot really walk or do anything like I don't know, do anything. And then they suggested um to contact a surgeon that he will take a look at these MRI scans and see if something can be done or not. Does that put her life at risk? She is not able to eat on her own, so I'm currently she's like she refuses any food. She's not interested. So like twice a day, I use a small syringe without the needle to feed her and give her the painkillers twice a day. But she's still very like passive, so I guess she's like laying in the place. So I think she's like still in pain. and also is not very. She cannot really walk. And the thing is, this surgeon went on holiday for 3 fucking weeks on Monday. So this very Monday, the surgeon left, and the next appointment is like in July, and I called another clinic today, and they said, "Oh, we will review your results. We'll see what we can do, if we can get an appointment or something." And then they said, "Oh no, we cannot, because this will require this kind of surgery. We don't do this kind of surgery." Then I called another clinic that was before. They also state they have this surgery on the website, and in the morning they were like, "All right, we received your document. The doctor will, the neurologist," and I initially explicitly stated that I will need a surgeon who works with this head stuff, and they was like, "Oh, neurosurgeon will take a look at her at the results, blah blah blah. Will we check if they can do the appointment and all this stuff?" And then they called me at. I did this explicitly in the morning, so they will have plenty of time because weekend is approaching and all this stuff. And the neurologist doctor took a look at the scans at 4, and she called me like, "Oh, hello, we need." So I think she like basically said that yes, this is the thing on the scans that you were told, but for that reason I would need to contact to discuss it with surgeon who is already left and will be back on Monday. And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? I called you in the morning specifically for the purpose so you'll be able to have plenty of time so we will not leave and all this stuff." And that didn't work. So hopefully they will call me back on Monday during the day and tell me if they can do anything. And I think that if they suggest the operation, I will probably agree, even if there are risks, because I think the cat is in pain and she's basically not functioning at all. So I have to. She's like going towards the litter box, like crawling. So when I see that, I just forcefully put her in the litter box because she wants to go there but can't. Then she pees. Then she almost fallen, and then I took her out of her litter box and I dig instead of her because this is kind of this is not a way. So if there is an operation, I'm most likely accepting it because like even if there are risks, I will like the other option is I guess to put her down because like she's not functioning properly. She's not functioning at all. So yeah, this is it. And because of that, I'm kind of I guess you can hear it by my voice. So I'm kind of nervous and a little bit down and kind of going back and forth on taxi, and I'm also tired because of that. So I'm not sure I'm in a mood or condition or have any time to stream anything like serious or long or anything like that. And also, I'm looking for the cat. So, there's a funny thing. So the doctor said, because this tumor is kind of pushing her brain, she might hit a seizure, but it's kind of um um. So I asked her, what should I look for, and she said I will like recognize it instantly, and she gave me this massive some tranquilizer or something, and it should be inserted into her cat's ass. So I have the massive erectile tranquilizer in my house. It's like kind of so maybe I will use it for some other purpose. I don't know. So yeah, the I will until Monday. I probably will be nervous and not in the mood. Then we'll see, and then and then we'll see. But yeah, so maybe if so they prescribed her some hormonal pills to kind of it will shrink this tumor a little bit and remove the liquid around it, so maybe it pushes a little bit more and maybe she will be in less pain and more able to walk on her own and do this stuff. So if she's a little bit better, if these pills are a little bit make her a little bit better, so maybe I don't know, maybe I will feel easier and I will stream, but yeah, but I cannot guarantee anything. Yeah, what else? So I'm not sure what to tell you else. So life-wise, I'm fine, but yeah, just to let you know, to keep you updated on my small, like, I don't want to call it hiatus because it sounds like really threatening and menacing and all of this stuff. Like I'm graduating, but I'm not. Um, but yeah, so probably maybe another week or so, because even if I'm getting, if the cat makes through the weekend and if they call me and assign the operation, I will need to go there to the appointment to like the first checkup with this new surgeon on Monday or on Tuesday. And if they suggest anything, maybe this will be on Wednesday if the cat is still alive by this point of time. And yeah, and then she probably will be, if this still goes well, she probably will recover for some time, but yeah, we'll see. So if she's fine, I will post you the pictures of her, like if she's like in a funny cat clothing from the operation or something like that. But yeah, so far nothing interesting. Probably that's it. So I'm going to, and yeah, so probably because of that, I'm also, so I can probably since I can sing, but this singing usually it's pretty loud and it annoys, like the cat is usually kind of uneasy about that. She doesn't like this frequency and all this stuff. So I don't really want to sing and record anything to make her nervous. So I would like to leave her kind of to chill a little bit. And yeah, so I'm not recording any. So I actually have what was the cover? Yeah, so I have singing for one of the covers, like almost done, but it still needs like a little bit of little part of all this stuff. And yeah, I'm not proceeding for this time. And probably I don't know. So, and also for singing, you need to kind of, I don't know, concentrate and all this stuff. I'm not really able to do this right now. So yeah. So hopefully my cat is at least not in pain. So she's not suffering and all this stuff. And yeah, so maybe I'm not sure. So I'm kind of in a little bit of emotional roller coaster because in the morning I thought I found like even 2 clinics who can do this surgery, and then or 3 or something, and one of them said no, we can't, and another one said, oh, we're like too slow, we're answering on Monday. So now I'm kind of low and upset. Yeah, and my throat is, I feel like I'm giving some kind of a speech, you know, like on a, not on a scene, but in front of public when you give some performance. Not like I'm extremely usually relaxed because my throat is dry. So let me sip. Yeah. So my cat, and also, oh my god, this is, so she's not accepting her treats, and she is not willing to go into the wardrobe. This is like the end instance. So the wardrobe is absolutely, I don't know, it's I don't know, blessed or cursed. I know she wants to go inside and run up the clothes. She doesn't do this anymore, even on the bottom shelf. So yeah, things are bad, but in Germany people say like as gates, like it's потихонечку it's going on. So hopefully it will resolve nicely. And the prognosis of that, the doctor said that if the cat has such a thing, so they can do this the surgery or the, not the X-ray, but the radiotherapy or something. But this thing is like somewhere in Switzerland or something. I'm not sure. Honestly, it's worth it and it's possible. So it's kind of a weird one. I'm not sure why don't they treat like smaller pets like cats and dogs. But yeah. And the recommended course is surgery. And if the surgery is successful, the cat's like average lifespan after that is 3 years. And I think that would be honestly great because like the cat is older already. She's like 14 or 13. And if she manages to, like, I would say like giving her plus 3 more years or like possibility, so your natural lifespan will probably be around the same thing. So I think 3 years is a very great prognosis, but we'll see. So if it only happens if the doctor fucking calls me on Monday. This is such a shitty thing. I don't know. I was furious today. Здорово, песнюр. Ты пропустил весь стрим. Отматывай. Я не воспроизведу это больше, но когда я не болею, у меня кошка болеет, и, короче, у меня что-то не могу... Нет у меня ни моральных, ни физических сил на стримы, и, наверное, не будет, ну, в течение недели точно. Вот. Вот, еще, Варик, there is also an option to go to, I think, next city for that. But it's like, this is weird because you need like to go there like 3 hours by car or so. So that's strange. Yeah, so I'm trying to the recap of the stream for people who just joined. My cat is not doing good. I'm trying to do everything I can to like make her better, but I'm very worried and upset, and I probably won't stream for. I was doing this for last week, and I'm not going to probably stream for the like one at least week more. Yeah. So that is the chat. I'm sorry for not bringing for like trauma dumping on you, but I kind of, I don't know. I needed to tell this to someone and to like explain everything, and like I didn't show you the pictures or anything like that, just to sorry, no good news today, or no kind of entertainment or anything like that for the upsetting stream. Maria. So I probably I need to I'm hicking up. I'm not sure why am I lagging. I should not, because my computer is not running literally anything. Yeah, and thanks a lot to also to Kelfi, because she gave me the tip. So her cat is on the pretty same medicine for different reason, and her cat is fine. And she suggested she gave some tips, and she suggested to give so when you give a cat a pill, she is really not willing to eat it. She's like fighting for her life, even if she's super weak. But if you put the pill into this gelatin cover, like a longer round pill, it's way easier for the cat to swallow, and she's not fighting, and she's not way less stressed. So that's really cool. So my cat is taking now halal pills. Even if she doesn't care, that's still funny. All right, so let's, I think, rate someone on Twitch. Do I have anyone? Let me check if I have any viewers. Yeah, I have viewers on Twitch. So can we rate someone so you will get some actual stream? Have a good one. Thank you. So I'm not sure if I should post this in Discord or anything. That's beautiful. She doesn't want to eat, so I'm like injecting some food into her, and then some pill, and then another fruit. Yeah. Тугасери, да, Тугасери прокакалась. Тугасери какает хорошо, и писает тоже хорошо. Но рукопожатие не крепкое. О, тут чел смотрит. Не, он на русском смотрит. Я не знаю, на русском чат. Whom do we raid? Let me check. It's like VTuber. Alright, I'm going to get some food now. Iron Mouse. That's right, Iron Mouse. She is. I'm not joking on that. Alright. I'm not making this joke. It's probably dark and impolite, and I think I'm going to be banned on YouTube, so I'm not mentioning it. But okay. So let's raid Iron Mouse on YouTube. Maybe let me check if we can raid someone on Twitch. So sorry, raid Iron Mouse on Twitch, and maybe we can rate someone on YouTube, so we also will get some actual stream instead of the trauma dump. Can I rate someone? Chat, any suggestions for that? VTuber. So yeah, so if the neurologist, if the surgeon doesn't call me, it would be kind of also like all this MRI stuff and shitload of taxis and appointments and spend like effort and money and everything. You can have like moral effort. So that will be super upsetting because like I spent like a week for trying to make it better. And if it fails at this point, it will be super upsetting. But I do not see any VTuber stream on YouTube. So we're not rating anyone on YouTube, unfortunately. I'm sorry. What is up with your new YouTube waiting stream? It's the same one. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice rest of the day and rest of the week. Inchline, let me check. Hold on. Germany has it doesn't have a free healthcare. It has pretty shitty healthcare, as I said, because even with money, you cannot get the treatment you want. Because when I had the asthma attack, установить Яндекс браузер, нет, пошел нахуй, родной, ты что? When I had the asthma attack, I wasn't able to get the treatment until I said that I'm literally dying and all of this like I'm like I'm dead. I cannot raid in Island. Unfortunately, she does not allow the raids, so we are not raiding her. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Yeah, so and only after I told that I'm literally dying, I cannot breathe and all this stuff, and it was like extraggeration. They said they actually sent me to the lung doctor and not say like, oh, breathe on top of potatoes, and after that they gave me the inhaler. But yeah, so you need to extraggerate and have some drama, and I feel super bad when I'm doing this, but this is the only way, unfortunately. And the same thing I probably have to apply here, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Was really glad to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that you still came, even after the big pause and me not streaming and like not streaming an actual game. And until I cannot say when. Probably, maybe I don't know, in a week or so. I will I will keep you updated in my Discord and Telegram. So thank you so much, everyone. My nose is I need to clean my nose. No ASMR today. So when you play the new update, we'll see when I stream. Maybe I don't maybe in a week, but I don't have this update or update on DLC. So when I'm back to streaming. So yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Have sorry, have a nice rest of the day. Have a nice rest of the week. And have a nice probably next week. And I will keep updated in Discord and Telegram. And see you. Follow the raid. So for the Twitchers, starting the raid. I cannot raid Erin Mouse. What the fuck? Hold on. New raid. Wait a second. Abort mission. Abort mission. Abort mission. Abortition. Why can I raid her? She doesn't allow raids. Or what? VTuber. Oh, mute. 1 second. VTuber. Whom can I raid? Let me see. Can I raid Sauray? Yeah, let's raid Sauray. Thank you so much, everyone. Please follow the raid Twitchers. Thank you so much, YouTubers. For you YouTubers, I'm just ending up the stream. Thank you so much, YouTubers. Bye-bye. See you until the... I will let you know. Bye-bye, YouTubers.